Well, hello YouTube fam. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jennifer Mahoney. I had RNY gastric bypass surgery 3/19/2012. Stats. I am 5'2". My heaviest weight was 300 pounds. My surgery weight was 278 pounds. My lowest post-op weight was 143 pounds, and my current weight, drum roll please, 152.1. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that number in a minute. So I want to apologize for doing a car video, but I did not get a video made over the weekend. The weekend really just got away from me, and I wanted to get a video made for you guys, so this was really my only chances, my drive home from work. So I hope the glare isn't too bad, and I noticed that I do have a lot of steering wheel in the video, so I will try to fix that the next time. Try to angle the camera a little bit better. Yeah, so the weekend was fantastic. I had Lindsay fly out to my house, and we did some knitting and had some bubbles together and lots of laughs, and just really had a good time, enjoyed each other's company. The week went well. I really didn't do anything different than the week prior when I had my 5-pound loss. I did not expect to see a loss this week, guys. I told you that in my last video. I expected for my body just to go into shock and maintain, or if not gain, a pound, and that didn't happen. Now, like I said, I had some bubbles over the weekend, and that's one thing that I have taken out of my plan is alcohol, because it's just empty calories. So I haven't been drinking, but I did on Saturday, and I will again next weekend because I have another function that I'm going to. So I've got to account for both of them. I was really surprised not to see the scale go up. I did not weigh in the next day. Let me say that, because I didn't want to see the number. But when I weighed in this morning, I had no gain. I'm thinking my loss maybe could have been more if I didn't drink, but I still gotta live life, and you know, I'm a young woman, and I really enjoy a few alcohol beverages here and there. So that is life. Let's see, so what was that, like a 3-pound loss this last week? 152? Yeah, around that. I am going to not expect that next weekend, but that's what I said last time. So we'll see what my body does. Now, my plan this week is to increase my aerobics to 45 minutes instead of 30. I think that's really going to help burn a little bit more calories. I am eating the same. I meal prepped, and I've got my foods packed. I made an autumn squash soup. I made it for Lindsay when she was over, and I've got tons left over, so I'm going to be eating that for lunch the rest of the week. I've got some chicken that I did in the crock pot, so I'm eating that in half-cup portion sizes. I did buy some sprouted bread, which I don't keep bread in the house typically, but I've had one slice at a time. One slice is 80 calories. I don't remember how many grams of protein are in that. But I'm toasting it. I'm putting a half avocado on it and some shaved turkey and sprouts. It's delicious. And honestly, I could only finish a half a piece the first night. I haven't had another one since, but I did have a slice with breakfast on Sunday morning, and it was just a slice with butter and jam. So that did happen. I want to thank you guys for your comments and your support. And you know, the first week I didn't even think that I could be losing that much weight for the carb bloat, right? It didn't even dawn on me, as somebody had commented and saying that that's probably what it was. And duh, yeah, it probably was, because typically I would relate that kind of loss to coming off of a cycle, and that it's not the case. I'm probably actually getting ready to start, so I'll see a little weight gain from that, because that's typical. So I just want to thank you guys for reaching out to me and leaving comments and thumbs ups and all the support, because you have no idea what that means to me. It's really nice knowing that I've got a team behind me cheering me on. So thank you guys. A few of you commented last week about me talking to Kevin about going to the doctors for depression, and he actually surprised me and took Thursday off of work, so I thought that was kind of the perfect time. We sat down. I started the conversation just as Tanya suggested. I just let him know, I'm going to tell you something. I've got this under control. I don't want you to fix it, but this is what's going down. He was really supportive. I couldn't have asked for a better husband, you guys. Seriously, he's amazing. He knows that I have a lot on my plate. I don't think that he realized that it just kind of feels to me that it's all piling up, and I needed something to get over this hump. So I'm feeling pretty good. I guess speaking of the depression, so I have been on the medication for 2 weeks now. Side effects. I was told by my doctor to expect an increase in my hunger and expect increased irritability. I was also told that I shouldn't be feeling any side effects until I'm about 2 weeks out from taking the medication. Number one, I'm actually the total opposite. I am not feeling hunger, and it's so bizarre. It's not making me hungry, and it's actually acting like an appetite suppressant for me. I went one day last week from eating lunch. I missed dinner. I was really busy that night, and I just spaced it, to be honest. I got really tired and just went to bed. Woke up in the morning, had my coffee, had my first 16 ounces of water, went to work, and I got slammed in the morning. So by the time 11 o'clock comes around, and mind you, I'm at work usually by like between 4 and 5 a.m. Technically my core hours start at 5 a.m., but I start a little early. Sorry, that glare is bright. By 11, I just kind of started feeling a little down and realized, I haven't eaten in a while. So I went and made myself breakfast/lunch and started feeling a little bit better. But, post-op, I don't really have hunger to begin with, but this was a weirder, it felt different because, how do I explain this? I feel hungry without the medication, like an urgent need that I need to eat now. Now, with the medication, I'm having no urgency. That could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing. I need to eat, or else my body will go into deprivation and I will start gaining weight again, and that is not what I want. So I'm being mindful of that, and I am trying to listen to my body and giving it what it needs, but I am being mindful of my caloric intake and my protein intake per day. So my goal per day is 1,200 calories, and on a typical day, I can hit that. My protein goal is 90 grams of protein per day. Again, I can hit that. If I'm being very mindful, I can hit that on a daily. My exercise goal is 30 minutes daily. I've been doing that with the exception of Saturday and Sunday. I gave myself those days off because I had a guest, and frankly, I was busy cleaning my house, getting things ready, and I deserved that time off. So I'm back at it today, hence a car video, because as soon as I get home, I'm hitting the gym. My goal is 45 minutes today, guys. And I'm going to start with using my kettlebells today. We're gonna do kettlebell thrusts and start working the booty a little bit more. I still have my goodness gracious, my immediate goal by the end of the month to fit into my cheerleading uniform. I think it's gonna happen. I have high hopes that it's going to happen. I tried it on a couple weeks ago. It fit. Everything zipped up. It was a little snug. I would feel more comfortable in some shapewear, but I got it on. Now I'm smaller since then, and I predict that I will be even smaller in 2 weeks. So we shall see. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I think that is about it. I am almost home, and yeah, I'm trying to think. We have nothing else planned this week. Just the immediate goals. Meals are prepped, food is planned, gym routine, and getting it done, and staying water focused. Water focused, honestly, has been key to me losing weight. I'm getting in more water than I have in the past, so I'm being really, really good about that. And that's it. All right, I am actually getting ready to pull into my driveway, so I can't stop the video until I get in there, because hopefully somebody's not on my butt. All right, guys. There was a duck. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay tuned for another video from me next week. Give me some thumbs up, and I'll come at you guys next week. Bye.